We are live on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum this Sunday morning. It's 8:31 a.m. I just wanted to do a quick show because I was looking at the LinkedIn data to see if it cleaned itself up, and the answer is no, it did not clean itself up. So let's look at the data. So what I wanted to do is I also put, let's do some Ishikawa or maybe 5 whys that explore some of what could have happened. And, and when you do this kind of activity, you typically brainstorm on a lot of things. So we're going to use the Ishikawa diagram. We're going to brainstorm a couple little things what happened. I want to show you all what I'm seeing so you all don't think I'm nuts. I am a little nuts. So these are the numbers. I've never seen this so far. This is the first time. So everything's up. So for the past month, since like the last week we did it, all these up. Look at Agile Business Analyst. It went up 91,000 since the last time we put that in there for the country of the United States. Everything's like gone crazy. So the numbers are really blooming. Just to give you a quick idea, let's look at the change graphs. This is what happened over here. Let me scroll over a little bit. Let me get over. Let's go over so you can see with my face in there. And come over just a tad. And you can see we were heading down. Okay, here's where everyone started laying off. But look at the skyrocketing numbers like this one. The what's this guy? Agile project manager went from down in the 50,000s to blowing over, 150,000, but everything went up. So it's not just one thing, it's like everything. And I haven't changed the way I'm pulling the numbers. So this is really weird. Even in Philadelphia, everything went up crazy. The EU, everything went up. Okay. So even this number in the EU, and I should put the numbers. I didn't do it, but I have them. Project manager went up like crazy. It's back up to when everything was going awesome from a hiring perspective. So let's talk about this a little bit because this is really weird, right? So, and I'm going to put pictures on LinkedIn just to get people's thoughts on that too. Is what I want to do. And get rid of little me. Got big me on here. So let's talk about this a little bit. So I was pondering. I'm like going in this morning. I'm like, okay, let me go check see if the numbers are still wacky, and they actually got worse, to be honest with you. So I just put down whatever numbers were there because I didn't write down all the numbers last week. I just closed it and walked away. So we got our diagram here, right? So we got equipment, and I'm not thinking it's too much equipment, but let's say process, people, environment, materials. Materials, I don't know. We could change these around a little bit. Systems, right? So maybe it's processes. So how about this? And there's management. How about this? Bonus based on job postings. So that would be a management thing. Oh, I could put another sublet of that one. Let's say another sub because I don't have much room on this board because it's small. So I put based on job postings, right? Can you see it? I'm getting out of the screen there. So based on job postings, what about so maybe that's one. Let's say environment process. Let's say process. Or we can put materials equipment. Let's say this is just software code. Now let's say instead of materials we do software. Okay. So maybe someone changed. One thing could be they use tags in an algorithm. AG. So maybe they use tags. So where people post jobs now up that could be like a Scrum Master job or a project manager job. And they also put a tag in there for Scrum Master project management, even though the job's not offering that. So maybe tags. So someone changed the software to include tags. Processes. I want to put a couple things. Now we're talking about LinkedIn a little bit here. What's going on LinkedIn? People, I don't know. People screwed up. Someone messed up and coded something incorrectly. That's always a probability. Let's think about this, though. How about this? I thought of this. Maybe this is a little conspiracy theory. We all have these automated codes. We know that there's big layoffs coming on. Like Twitter did it. It's like, so Twitter layoff. Facebook. You can't blame Elon Musk. A lot of other companies just doing layoff hiring freezes. Hiring freezes. Right? So they got all these layoffs. So that brought that number down. What if somebody had an automated code and all these products everyone's buying for HR? Right? Someone had something in the automated code where when they did the layoffs, it's not synced right. So this is equipment. So maybe it's a sync issue between layoff and hiring. So maybe there is an equipment issue. So what could be happening? They put all these layoffs out there, right? Which created vacancies. So there's all these vacancies that created these automated software because they got rid of the people. Generate job postings. So I'm wondering, and there's a lag in the equipment, so there's an equipment issue, and because think about it, we haven't had major layoffs in the IT industry in a while right now. So people write code and don't think about the gap between layoffs and hiring, right? So yes, it could be something here at LinkedIn. They could have changed the tags. Could be a bonus on the number of job postings. Someone screwed up, whether it be at LinkedIn or other. It's got to be, that would be a LinkedIn thing, right? This is a LinkedIn. You know, there could be an environment. There could be days. Watch this be a metric. Sometimes you use metrics. And I wrote in here equipment, processes, people, software. It could be a metric. It could be in here. People change it around a little bit. Environment. So maybe this is metrics. Days between vacancies. And job posting. So now this could be a metric or performance metric, the days between vacancies and job posting, which would cause someone to write some automated code. As soon as they see a job vacancy, generate the job posting, which then blows up the world. Problem is when you lay off people, if you have a time phase sync between it, they won't catch that. And they may have not written the code in such a way to figure that out, right? This is my theory. Someone excuse me. Someone messed up the code and let's say. So here's look at what we did. These are all the potential. These are actually pretty good, I think. I think I did a good job. Someone messed up. I got it. There could be a bonus in the job postings on LinkedIn. So that could be a management issue in LinkedIn. Like, hey, the more job postings you get, your better your bonus is the end of the year. So they screwed that up. Okay, they could have put tags. So the idea is that if you're a Scrum Master, or if someone posts a job that was also someone that a project manager might want to do, or a BA might want to do, or a Scrum Master might want to be a BA. So they put tags in there. So now the tags are generating in these numbers, right? So that's kind of LinkedIn. Now on the side of the people actually generating posting, because it's awfully large, it's across everything, which kind of makes me think a little bit of LinkedIn, a little combination of this. So they had layoffs, which was the dip, and I'll show the graph a little bit. Maybe I can show the graph. So if I show the graph, get me off there. Show the graph, right? Here's that dip, right? So that triggers all these vacancies because there's nothing to say except when it is a layoff, do not try to fill the vacancy. This automated metric, the days between vacancies and job posting, kicks in, right? Then what these vacancies trigger is all these job postings, which then LinkedIn posts. So there, and it could be a sync, right? They may be instantaneously doing automated posting in these software things that people have been buying lately that aren't that good. I don't want to name names, but they're not that great at automation. They got rid of all their HR people, and you voila, you got this giant ass spike in the job postings. I've never seen this before, but doing the 5Y, the Ishikawa, you know, and some of this could go in the 5 Ys. I didn't do the 5 Ys. I don't want to like much time. We're already in 12-minute mark. So, but you could do a 5Y too. Like, why would this happen? And you could do a whole LinkedIn thing. Why would this happen? And as we were thinking with the 5 Ys, came up these metrics. So maybe there's a metric between days and vacancies and job postings. Okay. Or we had these layoffs. So big deal. We had layoffs. Hey, these layoffs triggered the days between vacancies, which triggered the automated software because there's no coding for mass layoffs because they haven't had them for a while, which triggered all these job postings, which LinkedIn went and posted. And all these other companies, these headhunters and all, see these job postings pop up on these big corporate websites, and they go out and post it, and they try to get a contractor to come in and do the jobs. So there's something weird in the universe here. Let me move this over. There's a US. Look at that spike. I mean, that's crazy, man. So that's my theory. Combination could be LinkedIn. Where's the European Union? Go down here. EU had spikes too. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. So we're all either doomed, and the Fed's going to kill us all with jobs because they just saw this giant job spike, which is going to hurt us in the long run. I kind of think it may be this automated software that everyone's bought for the HR department that doesn't work right because it never took into account mass layoffs because it never had to deal with it before. So it could be an AI thing too. It could be artificial intelligence because no one fed in these mass layoff concept and possibility into the activity. Here's Philadelphia. Look at Philadelphia going crazy. I mean, that's crazy. What's that number? That's Agile Remote. Remote. Okay, come on. Really? Seriously. Agile Remote went crazy. That's really? Wow. Okay. I don't put the Agile in here, but Agile Remote spiked up crazy. See, even the remote jobs popped up. So let's look at EU a little bit here. What's EU got here? We got Agile Project Manager. Project Manager, that spiked. I mean, everything spiked up. Business Analyst, Agile Remote popped up. I mean, it's just crazy numbers, right? I'm gonna come over here. Here's the US numbers again. It went crazy up. So there's where you do It's why you do an Ishikawa or fishbone diagram, because there could be so many avenues that contributed to the problem. And that's why when you do stuff like this, it's a good thing. And not enough companies do this when they try to troubleshoot problems. And I try to teach them that. But I wanted to share that with you and go through that process today, because we are going to do our Tuesday night program. And I am posting up some older videos on LinkedIn and stuff. But I just wanted to share that with you because that's just so weird. And then I had that concept in my brain. I go, oh man, I wonder if it has to do with all the layoffs triggering all these vacancies in this automated software, and nobody's picking it up. So I'm gonna post stuff up on LinkedIn just to let them know what's going on. I'm gonna tweet out to LinkedIn on the job posting that says, I think something screwed up in your system. I'm wondering if this is all triggered because of the layoffs, and these people automated software for posting up because they have a metric. And this is why you really have to look at these metrics. Time between a vacancy and a job posting. What is that time? And they may have automated software in there to do that. So anyway, I just want to share that on a Sunday. Usually don't do a show on the weekend anymore, but I wanted to do that. And then Monday we'll do more Agile and Scrum stuff, but I wanted to share that with everyone. It's why you do a fishbone diagram and you kind of look. First, I was thinking it was LinkedIn, and then I really thought about it. I said, it could be because of all these masks. So there's multiple avenues that can contribute to the failure. So, okay, that's it. I wish you all the best. I'm gonna hang up now. I gotta go play baseball with my boy. All right, take care, everyone, and bye. See ya.